Oh, shoot. I forgot I didn't even have the mic on. But, we are back. The stream did crash. We're good. We're good. Hopefully it won't crash again. So, let's try again. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do. Okay. We are going to try this again. Trying this again. This mistreated merchant. I tell you what happened? Why, yes, of course. I am quite recovered enough for that. Anything to help catch those cowardly Blackhearts. I was traveling my usual route to Whitebrim Front when a sudden blow sent me reeling. The next thing I knew, I was on the ground, and several heretics were rifling through my cargo. Arms, armor, crystal. They were taking everything. 'Twas then that one of them noticed my bleary gaze, and stalked over to better acquaint my head with his mace, before darkness claimed me. However, I distinctly heard the words, "Return to Snowcloak." I dare say that was where they are hauling my goods, but you'll not catch me rushing off in pursuit. They tell me 'twas a miracle I survived it all, and I will not trust my thick skull to save me a second time. So Snowcloak it is. Bye. Cloak. Let's see. Bring this guy out, put him in healing stance. Bum, 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 bum. Oof. Lots of bodies. Gah! Draw your weapon fell. Wait, I recognize you, adventurer. You are come seeking heretics? Then we share a common purpose. We are on patrol when we chanced upon one of their raiding parties and pursued them here. By rights, we should have them cornered in the ravine, and yet they are gone, vanished like icy wraiths. Ah! Ice heart. You glimpsed a woman atop the cliff. Could it be Iceheart herself come to sneer at our folly? And to where did she disappear? The heretics must have discovered a passage through the frozen wall, some hidden tunnel that escaped our notice. We have not the man to risk further investigation. 'Twould be best were we to return to Whitebrim Front and lay our suspicions before Lord Drillamont. Yes, we gotta go talk to Lord Drillamont. Come on. I don't know. I don't know. You need to go. Ah. Nope, one more up. One more up. Ellie, it appears I owe you my thanks once again. The surviving knights spared me no detail in their report. The men you found out near Snowcloak were some of my finest. They should be bested so handily. I fear I have woefully underestimated the threat those heretics pose. While I understand you might balk at the notion, I must ask that you put aside your mission and consider the stolen provisions lost to us for now. 'Twould be ill-advised to blunder unprepared into what may well be the very lair of the enemy. Pray, return to Dragonhead and inform Lord Horsefant of your discoveries. We will wish to plan contingencies on his own. As for Iceheart and her fanatics, the freezing heights of Snowcloak will not shield them from our justice for long. Go back to Harshaphant. Go chat with him. Well, I hope not. Yes. Be careful, because we had a lot of people not survive that one. True. We're gonna go back to Revenant's Toll. Back to Revenant's Toll. Ordona. Ooh, my brain. Lathborn. Let's go chat. Can we chat? Can we chat, sir? Ellie, 'tis good to see you return to the Tull. How fared you in the frozen wastes of Corthus? House Horten is to send us a second shipment. I must say thanks to Lord Horsefant for his continued generosity. Yet, even as our town grows in prosperity, I fear it will attract ever greater numbers of those who would do us harm in the name of greater power. All of us, Alphino's new recruits included, must remain vigilant against such threats. None of those are going to work for what I need, so we're just going to use the Alien Silver piece, because that will give us money, eventually. Brave new companion. Oh, it's this storyline. I keep forgetting it's this storyline here. While you're away in Corthus, preparations for the inaugural ceremony were all but completed, although Tataru does yet seem somewhat flustered. I've taken enough of your time. Why don't you head into the Rising Stones and see if your frantic receptionist could do it with a hand? Yeah, let's go chat with Tataru, baby. Let's go chat, baby. We love Tataru. So, while the stream died and everything, my husband came back from work briefly, from lunch, because he was on his lunch, and he works at a game store. And they had a pre-release of the Final Fantasy Magic the Gathering cards. And he brought me, the sweet boy, the sweet man, such a man. He brought me the Spells and Scions deck, which was the Final Fantasy XIV specific deck, which has a lot of my favorite characters in it, and I'm super excited. I'm such a nerd sometimes. But I stream an anime girl online playing video games. I am such a nerd. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. But I was shocked because I knew that was happening today, and I was super excited about certain characters in the cards, but I didn't think I was going to be able to get them. And I wasn't sure which deck the characters were in, so I was very excited. Those parchments need to be sorted, and these documents, why are they even here? Oh, I'm sorely tempted to file that lot in my waste paper basket. Ah, Ellie, you startled me. You wish to lend a hand? Splendid! Would you be a dear and hand these uniforms to the new recruits? They're scattered about Revenant's Toll, and I haven't the time to track them all down. The recruits know to don their garb immediately and assemble here in the Rising Stones. You'll want to report directly back to Alphino if you don't wish to miss the ceremony. I wonder if the Scions will ever have matching uniforms. A well-funded organization is a well-dressed organization, I suppose. Okay. Now we head back to the recruits. Don't worry, I have plenty of liquids to keep me well hydrated, especially as I read a lot of these out loud. Should probably go chat with Yu Yu Hase. Those who believe this company will see no riches are short-sighted fools. The giving of oneself is an investment in the future. Thus did I sign my name to the cause. These uniforms were a splendid idea. Once our organization has made a name for itself, there shall be wealth aplenty in selling replica costumes to the adoring masses. Oh, Eileen. Elzador has at last retired from the adventurer's life. Though I shall miss his wisdom and irrepressible spirit, I am excited to forge my own path forwards. Ah yes, the uniform. Thank you. Truth be told, the thought of pledging myself to such a lofty organization is somewhat intimidating. Hello there, lass. Looking for me, was ye? I'd suggest giving a whistle, but I'm not sure if I'd hear it amongst all the bustle. Oh, proper uniforms and all. This thing'll cut off the blood to me head. Not to worry though. I'm sure she'll be fine after making a few adjustments. We've got Wildred, this kid. Little Alamigo could learn much from Revenant's Toll. That is, that this town can be so alive in the midst of such desolation. I've never worn aught quite so voluminous. Well, I'm sure it'll grow accustomed to the extra cloth in time. Okay. There is... Ellie Boone, gods, I did not expect to meet you strolling about town. The tales of your primal battles were what inspired me to come to Revenant's Toll. 'Tis an honor to have received this uniform from your hands. I shall wear it with pride. Oh. Ilbard, huh. I don't believe we've met. I'm Ilbard, and I would have the honor of leading my fellow recruits as captain. Much did I lose to the calamity, and I look forward to aiding others in rebuilding their lives. The uniforms are a shrewd decision. There is no easier method of creating a common bond among what is essentially a band of strangers. The Scarlet Garbs marks me as a proud member of the Maelstrom, and a hardy defender of Limsa Lominsa. Yet in truth, I stand for the betterment of the realm, and through this new company, a fine opportunity to contribute on a grander scale. Ah, now that's a striking shade of blue. Put alongside my Maelstrom uniform, my wardrobe will certainly not lack for color. One more. Surprisingly, I thought I grabbed it. Oh, yes, this one's up on the wall. I thought it best to mimic my fellows here, but I admit that I have no idea what we're supposed to be doing. Ah, our new uniforms. I am reminded of my introduction into the Wood Whalers. Yes, I want to go in to the Rising Stones. Who would have thought Thinkard's last name is Waters? I didn't. Not till that the Magic the Gathering card deck had his last name as Waters. Definitely something that I was not expecting, but she probably should have. Should have known that, to be honest. I don't know. Ah, Ellie. Ah, Tataru mentioned you were handing out the new uniforms. I assume you've now met the rest of the recruits. Some few answered the call to arms. I put forth through the established grand companies and such. We are not yet an army, but there is such a small corps of elite warriors can achieve. Did I mention I thought of a name for the company? 'Tis my hope that it shall be words. 'Tis my hope that it shall soon be known across the breadth of Eorzea. The moment of truth draws near it. Once the last of the recruits have gathered, I shall make the official announcement. Her shoes are so ridiculous. His shoes are kind of ridiculous. In the best way. I got fishy crackers here and they're yummy. I love fishy crackers. Oh, Cryo. We love Cryo. True. Oh, I actually don't remember what this one. That's if I was deciding to go the healer route, because technically the class I'm doing also levels up healer at the exact same time. I'm not going to do the healer though. I'm not a healer main. I'm a DPS main. Through and through. Depends on, like, on my main, I'm a dancer. Dancer slash bard, I guess? I don't know. Dancer is the only one I got currently leveled. 90. Or 100, actually. They got a lot of things leveled to 90 over there, though. But DPS. DPS is the class that I use, regardless of what it is. Same with over here. I'm just a DPS girly. I don't do tanking. I don't do healing. I know. Ooh, what are we doing here? Very good. See that the provisions are prepared for transport. Let us hope that the shipment is spared the fate of the last. The winds are uncommon fierce this day. I love Final Fantasy. My favorite character. We haven't even met my favorite characters in this playthrough yet. Final Fantasy. I love this game so much. I love this game enough that I've considered becoming a Final Fantasy. Oh snap. Streamer. Oh, and Elidibus as well. But I also love so many other games, so fantasy streamer or fantasy game streamer is how I classify myself for the most cozy variety fantasy. Those are kind of the vibes. Yep. Okay. Inventory. Oh. Place the armory chest. I should double check the new item level. Chest, actually. Character. Recommended gear. That, and then we're gonna go into armory chest. Both of those were kind of fun. Oh! I'm excited about this new armor set though. It's pretty, if I remember correctly. I really like this armor set. Turn those both to inventory. I gotta do something about my inventory here soon, for sure. But for now, no. We're fine. I'm gonna sort through what I want to use for glamour pieces versus what I'm going to just not use for glamour pieces. Like, I've obviously pulled some glamour pieces over that I 100% know I want as glamour pieces. But I'm not sure what else I want as glamour pieces. I kind of want to see what I can sell on the board. Should probably put those both over here because they're probably decent. But yeah, I need to see what I want to use as a glamour piece for this. Versus what I want to sell. Not 100% sure yet, actually. Not sure. I should chat with Minfilia, though. Okay. Try as I might, I cannot shake a creeping sense of dark foreboding. But it avails us not to fret about the unknown. We must concentrate instead on the problems of the present. The primals have been relatively quiet as of late, and the beast tribes who summon them are under constant surveillance by the grand companies. Should any suspicious activity be afoot, you may be certain that we will hear of it. And until such time as a permanent solution to the primal problem has been found, we can do little but wait and observe. As for the Asians, Rayonje is wholly dedicated to finding the means by which we may defeat the dark beings. Let us pray for good tidings on that front. But all of this you already knew. Let us speak of than of more current matters, in particular the state of the Crystal Braves. Alphino did well to found the organization, but ensuring its smooth operation is another matter entirely. Though I doubt not that he is doing his best, I felt that a helping hand or two would not go astray. To this end, I offered to send one of the Archons to assist him, but he declined. You know how he can be, independent to a fault, and singularly loath to accept help. Save, of course, when that help comes from you. Alphino has entrusted the countless matters of import to your care in the past, and I believe he would not hesitate to do so again, were you to offer. I should be most grateful if you would go to him and support him in whatever manner you are able. Sounds like a plan. Chat with Alphino. Get him to accept help. What is it? And do be concise. I am rather busy. You would lend a hand, you say. I see. Well, now that you mentioned it, there is a matter that wants for attention. Given its sensitive nature, I was hesitant to entrust it to my braves, but the demands upon my time are such that I have little choice. Which is not to say that my men want for labor, though we are but newly formed. There is already a great demand for our services, and we are hard pressed to answer all pensions. But I digress. The fact is, I would sooner attend to this particular matter myself, but my presence is required elsewhere. That being the case, I have entrusted its resolution to my second in command, Captain Ilberd. I tell him that I sent you, and he will furnish you with the particulars. My thanks in advance. Oh, Ilberd. I don't think I like him. If I remember correctly, I don't like him. But I digress. I digress.
Some days ago, we received certain documents from an anonymous source. They notified us of the presence of a Guardian agent within the ranks of one of the Grand Companies. Following some discreet inquiries, we identified a suspect among the Immortal Flames, whom we detained for questioning. Alas, the man was not our agent. He was but one of many men the agents employ.
Oh no.
We pressed the traitor for a name, but he had none to give. He claims never to have met his master, whom he knows only as the Ivy. He was, however, certain that this Ivy had coiled itself around every part of the Immortal Flames. It would seem our quarry joined the company some time ago, and gradually recruited others to his cause. These conspirators are the lines by which he learns our secrets, all without exposing himself. It won't be easy to identify the Ivy amidst this tangled mass of subterfuge. But we have timber on our hands, and we shall follow it all the way to the gnarled root. Now, much as I would prefer to proceed with due discretion, circumstances demand that this matter be settled posthumously.
Why is that?
Succession nears its end, and it is feared that the Empire will soon resume its march on the Oasis.
Oh, that's why.
When it does, we can inform our traitors of our youth, the Ivy's mortality. We must begin by communicating our farewell to the Ivies, and ask that your company be allotted
We don't want that. We do not. True. I do tend to get things done. I'm good at that. I do tend to get things done. But I guess we need to go chat with Ruban now. Ruban, let's go chat, sir. I like Ruban. The bull. Velamigo. He's cool. He's cool. We like him. At least I know for a fact I like him.